Picture this. You're broke. Rent is due, the fridge has nothing but ketchup packets, and your bank account is gasping for air. Suddenly, you grab a printer, type a number on your laptop, and boom, you're rich. Sounds like a scam, right? Well, welcome to America's business model. The United States has mastered a trick no other country can pull off. It prints money, trillions of dollars of it. And somehow, instead of collapsing, it keeps leading the global economy. How? That's what we're unpacking today. Spoiler, it's not magic, it's stranger than magic. Chapter 1. The Myth of Money Printing. We've all heard the scary bedtime story. Printing money leads to disaster. Look at Zimbabwe in the 2000s, where a loaf of bread cost billions of dollars. Or Venezuela, where people carried cash in wheelbarrows. That's the common belief. More money equals disaster. But here's the twist. America prints, and the disaster doesn't happen. Why? Because money isn't just paper, it's trust. And the US has built more trust than anyone else. Chapter 2. Keyboard Cash, How the Fed Actually Prints Money. Let's be clear. There isn't a sweaty guy in Washington cranking out dollar bills like he's running a t-shirt press. These days, printing money is just numbers on a screen. The Federal Reserve creates money digitally, credits banks, and suddenly the economy is swimming in new dollars. In 2008, after the financial crash, the Fed conjured up nearly $4 trillion. In 2020, during the pandemic, they doubled down, trillions more. The US economy didn't collapse. Wall Street didn't die. If anything, the stock market went on a caffeine high. But this only works because of what comes next. Chapter 3. The Dollar World's Favorite Addiction. Here's the knockout punch. The US dollar isn't just America's money, it's the world's money. Around 80% of global trade is priced in dollars. When Saudi Arabia sells oil to China, guess what currency they use? Dollars. Why? History. After World War II, the US told the world, the dollar is backed by gold, trade with us, you're safe. And everyone agreed. In 1971, Nixon said, actually, forget the gold thing. And instead of revolting, the world shrugged and kept using the dollar. It was already the habit, the addiction. Imagine if Starbucks stopped selling coffee tomorrow, but still had a line out the door. That's the dollar. Chapter 4. Inflation. Why America gets away with it now. Yes, printing money does cause inflation. The US isn't immune. If you've seen egg prices lately, you know. But here's the dark genius. America spreads its inflation across the planet. When dollars flood the world, foreign governments, banks, and businesses absorb them. Your gas station in Germany? Still priced in dollars. Your trade deal in Africa? Dollars. That means the inflationary pain doesn't just stay in America, it gets exported. It's like ordering too many pizzas and making your neighbors chip in. You still get the party, but everyone else feels the bloat. Chapter 5. The Debt That Isn't Really Debt. Here's another shocker. The US national debt isn't what you think it is. Headlines scream about $33 trillion in debt. Panic, doom, fire, and brimstone. But most of that debt is US Treasury bonds. Safe, boring IOUs that the world begs to buy. Why? Because they're backed by the US government. And more importantly, the dollar. Investors know America can always pay because it literally controls the printer. Lending money to the US is like lending your cousin $20 when he owns the ATM. You know you'll get it back. Chapter 6. Why other countries can't copy this trick. If Turkey or Argentina tried this strategy, their currencies would collapse in a week. No one outside their borders trusts their money. Trust is everything. But the dollar? Everyone needs it. Banks need it, oil deals need it, and international trade depends on it. That trust gives America a kind of money superpower no one else has. Think of it like Monopoly. The US is the banker, printing cash whenever it wants. Everyone else is stuck begging for change. Chapter 7. The Fragile Catch. What if trust breaks? Of course there's a catch. If the world one day decides, you know what, we don't want dollars anymore, the magic trick ends. Inflation would slam America hard, the dollar's value would nosedive, and the global financial order would flip. That's why people talk about China, Russia, or even digital currencies trying to replace the dollar. But so far, no luck. The dollar is too ingrained, too convenient, too trusted. Breaking up with it would be like deleting the internet. Possible, but who's really going to do it? So let's unpack this one last time. Printing money ruins most countries, but not the US. Why? Because the dollar is king, and the world is addicted. Inflation happens, but America exports half the pain. The debt isn't a doomsday clock, it's actually the most popular product in finance. And the entire trick rests on one fragile thing: trust. The US economy isn't a household budget, it's a global magic act. The magician isn't hiding the trick, he's doing it right in front of us. And the audience, the entire planet. So next time someone says America is broke, remind them, broke people don't get to run the world's money printer. Thanks for unpacking with us. Don't forget to hit subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this with that friend who swears money grows on trees. It doesn't. It grows on printers.